giving you a look at some of the work outfits I have worn recently as a woman in engineering. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it is your girl Jordan of Little Miss JB Style, your pear-shaped shorty, style guru, lifestyle content creator. If you've been keeping up with my what I've been wearing outfit videos, then you'll remember that I mentioned that your girl is back in the office only one day a week, which I am not thrilled about, but that is a topic for a completely separate day. However, it has given me the opportunity to dive back into workwear, which is kind of how this channel got started. And I thought this would be such a fun way to share with you guys what I actually wear as a female engineer in a male-dominated industry. I know I get this question so much, and it's actually one of my most read blog posts over on littlemissjbstyle.com. is just what do you wear as a woman in engineering. So today I'm sharing with you a couple of recent outfits that I wore to work. As always, if there's a piece you are loving, gotta have it, must need it, don't you worry because you see I spent my coins on it. I make sure to link everything in the description below just for you so you can get the style as well. Here's the thing, while I am an engineer, I'm not an engineer in a plant anymore. So if you are looking for like what to wear in a plant, this is not gonna be the video for you. I am very fortunate that I have worked my way around to make it to a job where I am in the office. I'm allowed to more or less wear whatever I want. My office is very casual, and I work with a lot of people who are like in the older boomer generation. So when it comes to workwear, I definitely do stand out a little bit like a sore thumb because I like to put it on. You know that about me. Like that's why you follow your girl. So while I could get away with super casual outfits like jeans and things like that in my office, I have always just loved looking chic and loving like the power suiting. Think Samantha Jones in Sex and the City. Honestly, watching her in college, I could not wait to get my like grown woman, boss lady-ish outfits together. Like she was the blueprint if we're honest. So I still very much take a page out of her book when it comes to like workwear. So don't just focus specifically on the pieces themselves, look at the silhouettes as well. That's really important to me because while you might not be able to wear bright colors or open-toed shoes or heels, a lot of these outfits are still very transferable from profession to profession. With that, let's get into what I've been wearing to work. Starting off with something that I feel like is a classic outfit. You could wear this no matter what your job. Beige but never boring. Look, you know I love monochrome, so this shouldn't be a surprise. I have a very simple turtleneck sweater on when it is cold. I will say I'm not a huge sweater fan, to be honest. If you look at my outfits, especially in winter, even though I have on like a good turtleneck, I just don't love chunky knit sweaters, things like that. They just feel very hard to style to me. So you'll notice that I keep a lot of my sweaters sleek. So I have this really cute one from Forever 21 that I paired with these fire River Island pants. When I tell you these pants get all the compliments. This was one of my favorite purchases of 2022 because these pants just give. Like they work for work, but they are not boring. And this is, when you hear the term elevated basics, what people kind of are referring to. I am past the point of just buying basic pieces anymore. I feel like I have enough basics that I like to find things like this where it's very versatile, it's easy enough to wear as a basic and doesn't feel overwhelming, and I can mix and match with a lot of stuff. So I paired this then with this really nice long cardigan from Missguided, something cozy because it is still winter here. It is very cold in the office, so I wanted to make sure that I had a nice layer so I wasn't gonna be freezing. And to polish off the look, the Kendall and Kylie ankle boots to be matchy. Again, I just really wanted monochrome. And this is a really great outfit, especially if you are not doing a lot of standing. You don't have to do a lot of walking around. It's very professional, very cozy, and just very elevated in my opinion. I feel like this is a really modern twist on what is a classic work outfit. Next up, something with way more flair than I think most people would consider for work. This navy suit, I got this from H&M some years ago. It gets all the compliments, and when I tell you I have been having the hardest time finding anything similar, but this suit, it goes. Not only do I love the navy color, I've talked about this before, I love wearing navy instead of black because it still gives the same slimming effect, but not a lot of people just think to wear navy, so it just gives you something a little bit unexpected than what everybody is gonna wear. On top of the fact that this fringe on fringe moment, it's giving vibes. Underneath, I wore a very simple sleeveless turtleneck sweater. I think I got that from like H&M, just something cozy to have an extra layer and make sure I wasn't showing anything inappropriate. And I paired it with my Dear Francis boots. I love these. These actually get so much wear, especially when it's not super snowy out. there was a office party. We were saying farewell to a bunch of people retiring. So I wanted an outfit that was really, really fun and celebratory while still being professional. So this got all the compliments. Like, seriously, everyone had to stop me and interrupt me while I was working to be like, girl, this suit, but your suit though. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted some a little, fun, a little extra, to send the people off. So this is definitely one of those, I would say, funner outfits that still works. A good suit should not be slept on. Honestly, when in doubt, that is actually my go-to as what to wear to the office, because it always works, and I have such a fun variety of like colors and patterns like this that really keep it from being boring. So if you really want to step up your workwear, invest in a fun suit. Like, this is so easy to mix and match, and I've worn it so many different ways, like I can't even count. So it's always going to be a good investment of your money if you find a cut you like, you find a color you like, and you are confident enough to mix and match it. Next up, especially with the drearier weather, I do find myself still reaching for browns and dark tones. So this was a rainy day outfit, which I still can't believe we had rain in February. Like, is anyone else's weather super crazy? Like, let me know in the comments, because I feel like Michigan's weather has just been all over the place. This is what I wore for a rainy day. I do love to wear animal print. This should not be a surprise, and if I can, I like to double down. So I have this turtleneck sweater that I got from H&M. I absolutely love it. It goes with so many different things, and it's just so fun. I paired it with also the H&M leather pants, giving you brown on brown, but the pattern keeps it from being boring. Then I went ahead and layered with a rain jacket, also from H&M. I promise, like, the fact that all this stuff is from H&M was not intentional. It just worked out that way. But it works, right? And then I just polished the outfit off with these brown ankle boots to really get that nice long leg, slender JB that you know and love. So this is a really fun way to wear prints to the office. And the key here is to keep it neutral. If you feel like colors is going to be too much, especially for your office environment, I find that most offices will let you get away with animal print as long as it's in a more neutral color. So thinking browns and tans and creams. And those are easy to integrate too with like the classic color work pants, like your brown pants, your tan pants, your navy pants. So you're gonna be able to mix and match that, add a little bit of personality and some fun to your workwear, because workwear really just does not have to be boring. I hope that that's a huge takeaway that you are getting from this video, is like, so many offices have kind of changed the way that they approach workwear. You really can get away with a lot more. It's really just like, as long as you're not showing too much skin, you can play around and really have fun with it. Before I get into the rest of these looks, I am super curious. Are you back in the office? Are you remote? And then if you are in the office, how many days a week, 1 days, 3 days, back full time? I'm super curious if you're back in the office and how often. Next up, another navy joint. Again, I just find myself reaching for, I would say, darker shades right now. I'm not pressuring myself to like, I have to wear color, I have to wear it. We've talked about this. Like, I lean into, if this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm gonna wear. I've gotten to a point where I just don't feel that pressure of like, ooh, I need to switch it up. Ooh, I need to add. Like, I'm very comfortable in my zone and in what I'm wearing. So if I feel like wearing navy 2-3 days out of the week, I'm going to wear navy 2-3 days out of the week. I just don't care anymore. So we have this outfit, which is very similar to the suit. And this is why I say a good suit works really well. So I have the same turtleneck sweater. And before you judge, keep in mind, like, these are outfits from different weeks. I didn't wear the same sweater twice in the same week. Although that wouldn't be the end of the world because washing machines exist. But anyway, I have the sleeveless turtleneck sweater, and then I paired it with these really fun pinstripe pants from Mango. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Mango, and they have a really good variety, not only of like quality workwear, but even more fun silhouettes and things like that. They always have like a surprising piece or two that is the chef's kiss. So I've had these pinstripe, I would call these almost culottes, right, for a couple of years now, and I do love the pinstripes. And then I topped it off with this really fun teddy coat that I've had from Beige for such a long time now. And this was really fun because this actually helped to bring the pinstripe, like the cream color and the pinstripe out, and made it pop a little bit more than if I would have just went with like a navy option. Although I do have, as you saw earlier, a navy pinstripe coat that I could have done as well, which I also have done in the past. That would work as well. So this I would consider a more classic outfit. This is something that is going to be safe for a lot of 9-to-5s. And the only exception I would definitely say is obviously if like you're in the plant, you're probably going to have to swap out the heels for some sneakers or something like that. Or depending on the plant, you might just have to wear your steel-toed boots. But those are the sacrifices you decided to make when you worked in that environment. So just keep that in mind. Last but not least, another suit that gets all the compliments. This yellow suit from Zara. I'm gonna give you a moment to appreciate it in its entirety, because this, again, when I say I've not regretted spending money on a suit yet, I haven't. They work. I love that they're easily mixed and matched. And again, this yellow color just pops. I've literally worn the blazer with some jeans and it's been really cute. I've worn the pants with like a cute white top in the summertime. Girly. If you still have a traditional 9 to 5 that is more on the like corporate conservative side, get you a fun suit. Just do it. Just do it. And bonus points if you get a suit that has some uniqueness like this blazer, because I feel like the blazer is really what sets this off. Like the yellow is cool, but the way that blazer just cinches, just snatchy snatch, the way that blazer snatches, yeah, like she is a moment. And actually And Other Stories has this gorgeous one in orange that I'm also like, I don't need it, but I need it. So as you can see, I have just the yellow suit from Zara. I put on a very basic, it's basically a wife beater, like a plain white rib tank top underneath. Again, just to make sure I wasn't showing any cleavage or anything like that. And because I know I was going to be standing all day, I went ahead and paired it actually with some sneakers. Super comfortable, casual again, and it just adds again that personality. I love that workwear really has shifted and there isn't like one way that you have to do it. You can really dress down a suit and it's still seen as professional now, because when I tell you, like, our grandmothers and our mothers like having to wear stockings, always wearing heels, having to wear pencil skirts all the time, like, couldn't be me. So I appreciate the suffragettes and all the women who were fighting for us, because Lord, I can slay in the office like this. Blessed. So that is it. All the office looks that I have been wearing recently. I really hope that you got a good idea of what you're allowed to wear. Even being a female in engineering, you do have a lot of leg room to play around and have fun, and people will still take you seriously. I have been in engineering for 10 years now. Whole arm tattoo, like, your girl gets paid and gets it done. So don't let people try and convince you that your style is what's going to keep you from rising to the top. It's absolutely not. There are tons of different ways that you can integrate your personality into your workwear to express yourself while still being taken seriously. I really hope not only did you get some tips and tricks, but you really feel more confident in your decisions, what to wear to work. Like, you aren't worried about what people are going to say, because honestly, who cares anyway? Because that's what I want to do for you. I really want you to be confident. I really want you to build a wardrobe, find pieces that are going to work for you so you can slay and really reach that next level that you are working hard towards, girl, because you absolutely deserve it. Thank you seriously for watching all the way until the end, and I'll see you soon. Bye.